Hi guys, and welcome to the seminar Skills versus Capacities. In the first part of the video you will see myself performing a Turkish get-up where I demonstrate a lack of skill. So first watch the exercise in full speed, and I'm sure you already see some mistakes that I made compared to the right technical model. Okay, so the first part is quite okay. My shoulder is locked out here, but then as you can see, my knee is moving inside a little bit, so it's not directly above the heel, and I don't have such a stable position like the woman on the right picture. Next, I pretty much rush through this phase here and don't come into this hip extended position before I pull back my left leg. Standing up then looks quite okay, except that I lose sight of the kettlebell for a second. And again, my hip is not fully extended now during the downward phase. As you see in this picture here, I don't push my left arm into the ground, so I have a really bad arm position. And in the end, I failed to use my second hand to put the kettlebell down. So all in all, I think I just need to get a little bit more familiar with the exercise in order to perform the Turkish get-up more properly and to have some more motor control over it. So now let's have a look at another example where an athlete has some limitations in capacities. This athlete here is performing the military press and has some limitations due to a lack of capacity. The athlete performs the exercise in an extreme hyperlordosis position, also demonstrated here on the wall when extending the arms over the shoulder. The reason why the athlete chooses this hollow back position might be due to a lack of shoulder mobility. So I put him in this 90-90 position where he needed to breathe out and move his arms backwards as far as he could. Without losing this position, the athlete was not able to move his arms further backwards by himself. So obviously he's compensating this lack of shoulder mobility with a hyperlordosis position during the military press in order to get his hands above his shoulders. All in all, I hope the video showed that failing to perform an exercise in the most effective way possible can be the result of a lack of skill, like in the first example, where I wasn't able to perform the Turkish get-up in the most efficient way because I'm not yet familiar enough with the skill. But it could also be because of a lack of capacity, like in the second example, where the athlete was able to perform the skill of the military press but couldn't perform the skill in the most effective way because of a lack of shoulder mobility. Other times, of course, it could be both, that an athlete demonstrates a lack of skill and capacity in a specific exercise. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.